Chelsea Neal with the PCC2 Blockout for asset, or PCC2 asset, no. Well, yeah, this is the asset for PCC2, my second asset, the animal asset. And I chose a tiger, to be more specific, an Amur tiger, or aka Siberian tiger. So, my process again was Z-spheres to start, which this go around was not as accurate, but in the long run, the only three tools I've been using are move, clay buildup, and inflate for, well, especially the tail. The tail needed inflating and smoothing, and still needs some smoothing, and I smooth a little bit there. But I want to smooth it and not get rid of its thickness, because that's kind of one of a tiger's main cool features when it comes compared to like other cats. Its tail doesn't really taper. Well, it does a little bit from beginning to end. It tapers a little bit, but it doesn't completely go to a point, or in the lion's case, a fluff. So, since last you saw me with this tiger, you mentioned the legs weren't long enough, and I totally agreed with you when I noticed that the legs weren't long enough. And I ended up finding, I showed you this reference already from when I did it, but I adjusted the legs so they would be more accurate towards just a standing tiger. And the original reference I was using for anatomy was just a lion. And I'll still probably use this skeleton-wise since it's almost the same skeleton. But muscle system seems it differs a little bit. And back to the model itself. When it comes to the face, it might be a little too detailed for a blockout for what I should be at right now, but it's almost there as to where the face placement would be. And then this front part, if you're wondering why it just looks melded together like this, I did that on purpose, for now, just for blockout. I know that, and especially if you look back at the big cat example over here, even though yes, it's a lion, it's still the same concept. The legs and the chest fur kind of do meld together a little bit, although there is nice little separation around that area. So when I get more into detail, I'm going to go back in here and make it more defined where the legs are in regards to the body. And feet-wise, I just have little blobs for the paws, as I think it should be, for now, for blockout. And the back blades are not my favorite part. Been having a little trouble with those, although now that I'm looking at it again, I can see where I could fix it. But the back legs are what are giving me the biggest hassle right now, so that'll be what I continue to work on if I have extra time after working on my third asset. So that has been my PCC2 animal block asset. And if you still think it looks like a liger, then I could make it a liger. No, I'm kidding, it's not a liger. Right? Anyway, see you in class. Bye-bye.